Yeah, good thing no one's in here yet. Still trying to, I guess, adjust this. Yeah, welcome to the stream. If y'all in the stream, welcome. I'm gonna start talking shortly about the year millions, trying to just make sure everything is all the ducks are in a row. But yeah, welcome if you are here. Also, let me check the audio. Hello, hello. All right, audio's okay. Nothing spectacular at all, but it's something. It's working. You can hear it. So yeah, year millions. So I started this year talking about year millions. If you guys, matter of fact, let me pull it up on here so y'all can see the video. Matter of fact, since y'all here, I'm gonna show y'all a flashback, and then slowly start talking more about it, and get into where I'm at, and showing you where I'm at, and etc. etc. But yeah, where is this? Let me go to the studio. Let me go to videos, live. Nah, it's shorts. Where's that? So I'm gonna show y'all the video I started this year off with like that started the year of millions. So if I think only probably about maybe 200 people really know about the year of millions, but that's a lot for a small creator like me. So 200 people knowing, and now probably more people gonna know. But I'm gonna show y'all YouTube. This thing work crazy. Where's the audio? Let me enlarge that. So still small. I'm still working on this stuff, but hey, it's something. So here's the video I started the year off with. So I'm really talking to myself right here, but some people will rewind this back and see me talking to myself, but I, but I won't be talking to myself when y'all do eventually come back to this video. But this is the video I started the year off with. That kind of introduces you to the year of millions and the challenge I set for myself at the beginning of this year. So here's the video. So you see, there's the video there. Let me blind that for a second. But yeah, that's the year of millions right there. That's so I have to get a million view video. I want to get a total million view, like at least So that would accomplish both. If I get a million view video, I would have hit a million views for the year. I'm at like about 360,000 total views right now. But I want to get a million views on one video, and I want to get a million views in total by the end of this year. So that's one of the goals. The big goal is, the betting goal. I want to have $1 million won in bets by the end of the year. So that's a very big one. $1 million on that. I want to have $1 million. So again, that's in a case where two goals can accomplish, the other two goals. So if I get a million view video, I obviously hit a million views for the year, or over a million views for the year. If I win $1 million, through betting or net, that's better than say net, not win, because winning and netting is a whole different thing. Like, you could win $1 million, but you could lose $2 million. But like netting $1 million, if I net $1 million, then I would have made $1 million too. So I would hit both of those goals. So both the goals can basically, or four of the goals can basically be accomplished in just two goals. So hitting a million views in a video will help me get a million views total for the year or more, and getting $1 million through betting would help me have made $1 million or more for the year. So that's basically the intro to this whole year of millions right there. And then yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all shortly where I'm at right now as far as my goal of hitting $1 million for the year. I already told you right now I'm not near my goal for 1 million views yet. I'm at for total for the year, I'm at like $360,000. I'm nowhere near as far as the individual video. I think the most I got on an individual video this year is like 1,500 on an individual video. Matter of fact, I do got a shorts. That's another thing. That's another realm I'm trying to play in, because I know shorts can get more views. So my most viewed short is like 4.8 thousand for the year. Again, nowhere near a million. And my most viewed just like video, like full length video, is like 1.5, 1.6. So I still would consider that goal hit if I get a million views on a short. You can get more views on shorts, and if I get a million views on a short, that will hit my million view goal. As far as money go, I still gotta hitting that bet, like getting my bet max, or earning $1 million, like netting $1 million in betting will be big. No, that's really the big the big goal, to actually make $1 million. That's the big goal. And yeah, I might as well just get into showing where I'm at. And yeah, spoiler alert, I'm nowhere near where I need to be, but I'm definitely not in the negative. I'm definitely not in negative. I'm more than 20 units up, which is nothing crazy, but winning's winning. Now I'm gonna make my screen a little smaller, and let me see. Start from the beginning. So I'm not gonna show y'all like the full everything. I'm gonna show you like the total that's currently at. I'm gonna show you where I started. Kind of fast forward to the end, because that's more so for people who actually paid for the premium bets. Anybody that further wants to get in. But yeah. Let's see. I'm still in April right now. Let me see where I'm at. Let me get to January. As far as the stream, I'm probably gonna be in here for like maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But I'm trying to, target for like an hour, because I don't need to be in here that long. But another thing I'll let y'all know, tomorrow I'm doing. If y'all didn't check the post, tomorrow I'll be trying to do trivia and debates inside the Discord. So I posted a link, and I can post more links if y'all need it. If y'all are really interested in joining the Discord, Discord's free to join. The part that you pay for if you want to see my bets, you can join Discord, post your own bets, yap, talk trash to me, talk trash to other people, have fun in the Discord. But the only part that you had to pay for is like, oh, I want to see your bets. That's what you would have to pay for if you want to see that. So that's the only thing. So the Discord's free to join, free to participate. Just ask for a link. I'll send you a link, and you can join right in and join the community. But yeah, now I'm about to show where the year started off. So this is the year for me started off in January 9th, because that was like the first UFC card. That's where I started at. And another thing I'll say right now is that these bets aren't just purely UFC or purely MMA, but 99.9% of these bets have been UFC bets. So it's not purely UFC. It's not purely MMA. It's some boxing thrown in there. But again, 99.9% of them are UFC. And I never said in the challenge that it had to just be pure UFC. I never said that. So another clarification. All right, let's see. Now I'm going to wake this back up, and I'll make this bigger and blind this for a second. All right. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Hopefully. Yeah, y'all can still hear me. So let me turn the mic down. So now I'm gonna show where I'm at right now. And well, now, let me start with. So this is where I started. The start of the year off. Did I record that? Where's everything at? So I think I added some more bets. Yeah, I added some more bets to that. That was the start of the year. So the start of the year, I started off. I lost $77. That was my very first card for the year. I lost $77 to start the year. I had all these. I could like what 5, 6, 7, 8 parlays, and again, this stuff don't really appear the best on screen. Now I gotta get better at using this. And at the beginning, I was showing my whole balance on here, but I started the year off with like losing $77. Just put it all on a bunch of parlays, and it just didn't go well. I don't know how I did on the prediction on that side, but as far as money, I started the year negative. And actually, I think for the first chunk of the year, I kind of was negative, positive, negative, positive, like a seesaw effect, like a roller coaster, up and down. But for the past like what 4 or 5 months, and all the way till the end of this year, I'm gonna be positive, and it's gonna be largely just going up. I'm not trying to go back too much, but largely just going up. So I'm definitely not ending the year negative. I started the year a little negative, but then I caught my stride and haven't looked back, or haven't been in the negative total. I have had some negative nights, but since I turned it around, I have never once again hit the negative again. But start of the year like minus $77 to start the year. So what is that? 0.77 negative units, because my units are $100. That's another thing. So you can do the math you want. So my units are 100. So one unit is $100. So I lost like start the year less than a unit negative, minus 77 to start the year. Then the next card, let me just show you till I get to the positive and kind of jump to the where I'm at now, or last week's card. So then UFC 297, I put too much stake in Bueno Silva for whatever reason. I just thought like, she's a younger fighter and it's her time now. Just dumb kind of betting. Like, and somebody put a dice roll here emoji, or that's a poker chip. It should be a dice roll. That was a dumb decision I made on that one. And that was a back-to-back negative. So that was the worst night I had this year, and it was the second night. It's my worst night of the year and my second night of the year. Second card of the year. I went down 842 units. Well, not 842. I went down $842, or what, like 8.4 units roughly, and made it a total of minus 9.19 units. So that was the second card of the year. So the people that were paid to join were like, I don't know if this guy is the truth. Like they're like, I might ask for a refund. Nobody said that, but I'm pretty sure some people were thinking like, damn, this guy doing terrible. Not really. I feel like most people that joined initially, they have trust and belief in me. They've been following me for years. So like, he does well every year. I mean, he does well every year. He does great every year. He's pretty much like, at the very least, like probably as far as YouTube predictors and just people that understand the game of MMA and have a platform, he's usually at the very least top 10, top 15. Probably me being humble, I'm probably actually a little bit higher than that. But hey, I don't really do numbers, but I know I'm up there every year. I've never got that. Just has a terrible year. My year is at least always decent, always good. Never really had a bad year to predicting fights. Never really had a bad year betting fights. So yeah, the start of the year, now I was down 9 units roughly. A little bit more, but down 9 units. And then was this next card, or what is this? Yeah, so I think I put 10 units on this next card. I didn't even label what card this was for. But I was put 10 units on this next card, like betting money. And what else? And that night I came up positive. So I was down um, with 9 units to start after the first 2 weeks, and then this week I won 8.5 units. This is really one of my matter of fact, this might have been my best night of the year so far. 8.5 units. So somebody said, you didn't win 5 million yet? No, I haven't been winning no crazy money. I won, by me it's crazy because like when I'm doing YouTube, I think in the total of all the years I've done on YouTube, as far as getting paid from YouTube, just in general, just from YouTube, like this purely just from YouTube, like ad revenue, I think over the course of like 4 years being monetized, I made about roughly like 4,500. So the fact that I could win $850 in night betting, that's big for me. Again, it's nowhere near my end goal, but 850 is my biggest night so far. I had some 600, 700s, but I only got ever touched 850 in a night since. But I'm definitely looking to touch more. But yeah, that was good rebound. So that almost pushed me, back to even, back to zero. So I was at 850, you know, and that pushed me to just being down 69, well, like $69 or like 0.69 units, or let me just round it up, zero point 0.7 units. So was this after 3 weeks I was just down minus $69. I'm just gonna say dollars instead of saying units. You can see the dollar amount. Dollar just for me is much easier to say. You know, I know a lot of people like to say units because I think they usually just like don't want to let people know too much of how much they're winning or too much how they're losing. Whereas right now I'm showing you literally what I have on the screen of how much I've made, and I don't know why it looked like it looks so zoomed out. Like y'all even really even I guess you could hear what I'm saying, but you can't really see what I'm showing. And I literally got the screen maxed out to what the Discord is showing. But hey, hopefully you're hearing it because I don't think y'all seeing it. Matter of fact, let me zoom my screen in on my phone so I can see how it looks to y'all. It still looks blurry, but y'all can at least see it. So I guess y'all can see it. So after 3 weeks, I was down $69, or roughly 70. This the fourth week. I took another L, down 4 units or $411, and then that pushed my total to what minus 480. So I was back, in the wrong direction after like 4 weeks. And I'm just gonna speed it up. I'm not gonna spend too much time here. Then in my fifth week, I had a $586 night, and that pushed me to the positive for the first time in the year. So in my fifth week, I was finally in the positive. Sixth week, another negative night, and that pushed me. Where's the? Yeah, a 386 loss, and that pushed me back to the negative, $279 in the negative. Yeah, so and so. Sixth week, another negative. Now it's back $432 in the negative. With seventh week now, seventh week I had a good positive 532. So that pushed me back to the positive. I was like $99 in the positive, basically almost a unit in the positive. So back in the right direction. Then I had another good night. So it was like the seventh week or something. And that was plus 481. So and then had a $481 night, and that pushed me to a 580 positive for the year so far. And let me see. Did I stay in the positive after this? Yeah, positive 643, 641, negative still 48, 49, 639. Still in the positive 470. So I'm trying to show you the positive. Let me see. When you get to the thousands. So I stayed in the positive from the seventh week on. I stayed in the positive. So yeah, just keep going up. Keep going up. Let me see when I get to that 1,000. So that 627 night right here pushed me to 953. And then little weeknight, I got $10 on that night. That pushed me to 963. And then what is this? That pushed me to this pushed me to the $1,000. I had a $616 night or 6 unit gain, and that pushed me to 1,579. And yeah. Now we just fast forward because I'm already in the positive pretty well. Like 15 units up. It's gonna seesaw a bit, but I stay in the positive. And let's see. Now let's fast forward to close to present day. Close to present day. All right. I feel like I had a bigger night recently. When that was that big night? I did. I'm not saying it was big by my standards. Let's see. 250. Where's that at? Oh, here's the good night. I had like a 783. So this was like my second best night of the year so far. Plus 783, or plus roughly 8 units on this night. And yeah, a couple parlays hit, a couple things hit. 783. That pushed me to 3,000. That's roughly where I'm at right now. 3,000 or 30 units, roughly where I'm at right now. And then we kind of fast forward to the last card. Last card, I had on that week I had a plus 1 unit gain on contender series, and then I thought I was gonna have a good night on Noche as far as betting, but it ended up just coming a little bit short, and I went in the negative. I didn't go in the negative for the year. I went negative for the night, so in negative for the week. So I went 53 negative for last week, And on the Noche card, I went minus 135 or minus what 1.35 units. So small little loss. And like really only as far as that week, it just totaled up to being like what $45 or 0.45 unit loss. So currently, I'm sitting at, as far as people that are interested, I'm currently sitting at um, 34 units roughly. 34 units, $3,452, 81 cents out of 1 million. So again, far from my goal. Plenty of month, well not plenty of month. It's time. It's enough time left, to take some gambles. And I've established a good footing. So that's where I'm at currently as far as the year million. So again, nowhere near a million, but definitely in the positive. I had my ups, had my downs. Definitely had a rough start. It would took me like 7 weeks just to get to the positive. But once I got to like really settle into the positive, I've been stayed in the positive and just keep going up. And yeah. What else I got to say? What else I got to say? What else do I have to say? Yeah, I guess I could talk about the journey a little bit more as far as up to this point. So, and also the strategy. So that's what it's gonna get. We get into the strategy and where I started and why I started the way I do and why I'm betting the way I currently bet. So to start, it was definitely a lot more ambitious. And even then, I was still kind of testing. I was like testing the water. So how is this year going to treat me? How are dogs doing this year? How are disc fighters doing? How are wrestlers doing? You got to fill out how the year is going to play out. So I feel like the first month, like I wanted to see how it was going to play out, and it played out like how it played out like a test run. So that's why I started in negative. Like you start off in the negative. Well, I started, not everybody, but I started off in the negative to start the year. But it definitely played off with good research because if I would have went big to start the year, I would have been down big. So I started the year off kind of small, and I still, by my standard, I still end up down big. But imagine if I really was super, just like put it all in the bag early and try to knock, hit that home run hitter early. Put it all on black early in the year. I would have been in the debt, in serious debt. But I took some hits, but it was all part of the learning process. And even now, I'm still learning. I'm still feeling out how this year is playing out. And the thing I'm saying over the past couple, the Leon Edwards versus Bilal fight, the most recent fight, Sean O'Malley versus even the Drickus fight, so Drickus fight, the Murad fight, the Bilal fight. The wrestlers are making a comeback as far as title fight. I know wrestlers are strong all throughout MMA and all throughout leagues and whatnot, but champions like for the past 3-4 years has started to shift to being more so striking based, or they started from striking. But now we start to see those wrestlers come back and they're starting to, win belts and become champions. Like again, we saw with Bilal, we saw with Murad, we saw with Drake. Even though Drake has a kickboxing background, I would say more so he's a wrestler, a grappler. That's where he's more clean and more technical at, even though he's awkward everywhere. So you still got to know those trends and how you play it. But definitely down the stretch, I build up a good base, and that's what I wanted to do. So right now I'm sitting at 34 units. I'm sitting at 34 units, and that's a good base where you can now take risks. I know for sure I'm not ending the year negative, but if I really want to hit these goals and be serious about the goal I set and the task I set, I got to take risks. So any day I want to end up the year positive, but I also want to hit my goals. So I built up a good base again, 34 units now, and that's where I could make plays from. I could, put together parlays and take, try different approaches to try to win big. Because I do have a cushion now. I'm up 34 units on the house, so I have against a base to build from. Like I'm not betting from from last year. I'm betting from this year. I'm not betting from money I've earned by doing the job. I'm making betting from money I won by betting. So now again I'm in the positive. So that's a good start. That's a good platform to build off and play off. So yeah. I think that's enough discourse. So y'all seen it. Y'all can replay it, rewind it. It's gonna be in the live section, so y'all can go back there and look at what I showed you. And so I'm gonna bring this back and do like that. So now y'all seeing me again. So y'all saw what's in the Discord. As far as my best, and y'all kind of like saw the beginning, and y'all saw where I'm at. And yeah. So now we'll talk about strategy. So the strategy, I'm gonna talk about all my strategies for the year million, and not just like what y'all see there. So again, you saw a big strategy was to test the field first, and I did that. Got burnt, but then every year you got to get burned a little bit, and you see how the year wants to play out. So I've been able to see the year play out, and I've been able to capitalize. But one of the goals, what is that? What is that? Lint. But yeah, Yeah, building a base, understanding how the year wants to play out was a big factor. But how kind of saw, how I think I'm like not how I think, but how I am going to, one of the methods I am going to do to attack that million, or try to attack or get to that million, not attack it, but try to get to that million. And what I had for in my mind for a couple years, like if you basically start with like $1,000, and every week you try to just keep flipping that $1,000, like basically like a ladder. My strategy would be different from the ladder, because I wouldn't just like flat out, oh, this is 1,000, and I try to go 10 weeks, just flipping that every 10 weeks. I mean, flipping that for 10 weeks to flip 1,000, bet it, at plus 100. Now that's 2,000, 2,000. That's 4,000, 4,000. That's 8,000, 8,000. That's 6,000, 6,000. That's 30,000. I would, that would be the approach. But I would try to do that. Maybe try to do that for like 5 weeks. And try to get like, the 10,000, 20,000, maybe like 30, 40,000. Maybe try. That's the range I would try to get in. Yeah, that's the range I would try to get in for. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I'm getting any comments, because I could have been getting comments but not been saying them. And I don't want to look like I'm ignoring comments here. That's definitely not what I'm trying to do at all. So I just had to stop briefly what I was saying to check the comments, see what this video at. And I don't know why it's not appearing. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, I haven't been getting comments on this. I just think they're not even showing me them. So sorry for all the comments I missed, but they're all here so I can respond. I want to show you a parlay I won last week with $500 in it. How can I send you the pick? So just join the Discord. That's the easiest way. I'm gonna send you a link to the Discord. So if you're still in the live Indra, Lord Indra, I'll send you a link to the Discord, and you can post it right in the general chat and show everybody, the parlay. Or you could just tell me, to be honest, or type it. But let's see. Where's the link? Let me get a link for y'all. Where's that link? There we go. That's the member list. Where's damn nigga? Oh, there we go. I know how to do it. Invite people. Copy link. All right. So here's the link to the Discord. So you can drop it in there. And you can message me on IG, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, anything I'm on, you can message me. My name is the same on all things. It might not have 5095. I think my IG is King of Crackdown 5095. My Twitter is just King of Crackdown. My TikTok is King of Crackdown 5095. And that's the link to Discord. So you want to join the Discord and drop the parlay you had. So yeah. I'll show you something. Yeah, I didn't bet too much on Sean O'Malley. I think the issue, well, I could talk about that parlay. No, not with the parlay. What happened with Sean O'Malley? I knew like it was a tough matchup. And the thing is, as far as betting that night that went wrong, was that it's just one of those cases where you could feel like you have good angles on 3 or 4 fights, and you try to balance it. Like, basically, let me see. Yargui, who is it? Basically, let me see what I did. Yeah, let me see. I had 4 people that you basically feel like not all these like at least 3 of these fighters are going to win. Like they should win. That was more so the issue. Like a lot of fighters I picked did win, but it was just more than I expected to lose. Lost. So a lot of times you get these fighters, and at most one, if not any of them, are going to lose. And that was kind of structured. So it was like kind of like a situation where like you could have a potentially big gain, but at most you're going to have a small loss because not all these fighters are losing, and really all these fighters should win. So it was in case I went in Sean O'Malley and let me max bet Sean O'Malley. So I definitely was not over confident in Sean O'Malley nor over invested in Sean O'Malley. I kind of pretty much bet the same on Sean O'Malley, bet the same on Alexa Grasso, bet the same on Norma Dumont. It was only I bet $130 on O'Malley roughly, and I bet $130 on Grasso roughly, and I bet $100 on Dumont. Now I had a parlay with Yargui, and Yargui got upset. So yeah, it was some other stuff, but roughly it turned out to just be like a small negative. But it was like a case where Grasso already had won a fight in the trilogy over Valentina Shevchenko. Even though Shevchenko was dominating most of those fights, it just seemed like typically, even those situations, the young fighter comes through, and, they evolve and they come here, to wipe out the old fighter. But she just did not live up to the expectations at all, and just came in very flat. And Shevchenko wanted it more. I think that's a big case. Shevchenko wanted it more. Then as far as O'Malley, that was another case. O'Malley's bigger. He's younger. He has the hype train behind him. He did look good in the wrestling defense against Aljamain Sterling, and that's with a broken rib he had. And he still looked good defending the takedowns of Merab. And also Merab's older. He's a lightweight, he's a lighter weight fighter in the bantamweight division, who's middle age basically. As far as a fighter goes, like he's 35, like 34, 35. And you go into with O'Malley, who's 29, who has the height, who has the reach, who has pretty decent takedown defense, and has had no issues, no great issues with the ground department. So, by no means did I think O'Malley was going to wipe him out. Prediction wise, I said first round knockout. But obviously, that's if you want to pick O'Malley to beat Merab, you're going to pick him to knock Merab out, and probably early. And that's what I was predicting. But I knew the threat of Merab was very live. So again, I didn't max bet O'Malley. I didn't really max bet anyone, but it was a case that a couple fighters that basically, as far as my indicator or my calculator, my mental calculator, I was like, at worst, this is gonna go 3 or 4. So at worst, I'm probably gonna end up positive, plus 2 units, but I could end up plus 4 units on this one. But I end up being minus 1.5 units, or not even. I'm end up being minus 1.35 units for that card. So nothing big, but it's just a couple. It's a case similar to another card where I didn't expect Moreno and a couple other people losing. Moreno lost to a guy he already beat, and it was another fight where somebody else should have beat that fighter. In this case, where it really should be 2 of 1, if not 3 of 3, but ended up being 1 of 3. But all right, I'm gonna check it out. Let me see. You want me to show it? You want me to show your parlay on YouTube, or you just want me to see it? So I'm looking at it right now, but I could pull it up on here so the people in the live stream can see if you want them to see it. Yeah, look, that's a pretty good parlay right there. Shipman, Collins, Bama. So yeah, that was a long parlay because that was. What was that? Was that the same night? I think that was the same night. Was Bellator the same? Yeah, that was the same night. Bellator and UFC were on the same night as well as boxing. Oh yeah, Bowick was another one. But I had Zellhuber and Jargui in the same parlay, and it seemed like Zellhuber was about to win the fight, but he got clipped, and that was a crucial round, and he lost the fight via split decision. All right. Yeah, I just kind of say it so. In his parlay, he had Mike Shipman, he had Sarah Collins, he had Ignacio Bahamondes, he had Esteban Robovic, and he had Merab Dvalishvili. So that's a pretty solid parlay. A couple of these plays were kind of tightropish, especially on paper, but came through and came I feel like the Esteban Robovic fight that could have went either way, especially if he didn't get clipped. That would probably went to Zellhuber, but hey. Cashing is cashing, winning is winning, and at the end of the day, it's all about winning. Yeah, I just put Zellhuber in the parlay. That's all I did. I had him in the parlay for 1 unit with, I think, Yargui. Who else I had him in there with? I forget, but I'm not going to look it up right now. But either way, the parlay lost for 2 reasons. Lost for Yargui and lost for Zellhuber. But yeah, his parlay against Mike Shipman. It was Sarah Collins, Ignacio Bahamondes, Esteban Robovic, Merab Dvalishvili. Also, I had Bahamondes straight bet. I had him for 1 unit because he was an underdog. So I saw he went to underdog. I gotta bet Ignacio Bahamondes. So I cashed on Ignacio Bahamondes. 1 unit on him. I think he was plus 135, something like that, 115. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube. It's King of Crackdown 5095. But yeah, now I'm kind of getting off task just a little bit. Let me see how long this stream been going. So it started 35 minutes ago. So I'm still within my my time block. Still within my time block. So yeah. So the plan for the rest of this year and how it started, I wanted to kind of do a ladder thing. Probably try to go for 5 weeks straight, just hitting that flipping a 1,000. That's kind of why I was starting. I was thinking about last year, probably some years prior to start with 1,000, kind of ladder it for like half those months, because it would take, if you flip 1,000 every week, or start from 1,000 and flip it every single week at like plus 100 for 10 weeks, that will get you 1,000,000. And I know there's gonna be some extra stuff in it, like you can't bet that at a casino, because some casinos gonna be this about that, some casinos gonna be about that. But a way around that, I could probably try to bet less of that, like a quarter of it here, a quarter of it there, a quarter of it there. Maybe come back to the casino and bet it again there. But I'll work my way around it. Roughly, that was like the broadly speaking, that's kind of like the goal. Like start with like 1,000, or that was the goal, and that's where I'm gonna kind of try to target from going here. It's not gonna be my main target. Well, it will be my main target. It will be a very big vehicle to get me towards 1,000,000, or get me close enough where I would start with like 1,000. And you currently, again, I'm at like 30 units, or 3,500. So I got a couple thousands I can gamble with a little bit right here, because this is time to get me gambles. Only like 3 months left, so this is where I got to make my gambles. I build a decent stronghold, and yeah, I will start with 1,000 and try to roll that for like 5 weeks. I'm not gonna do the full 10 weeks straight, because that's a big gamble. All it takes is one mistake, one bad judging, one bad this, and then lose. So 5 weeks is still a gamble. I think if I could roll it for 5 weeks, start to skim some off top of that, on the side, make some bets here, some on top, on the side, that'd be a good thing. But roughly, let's go. So if I could get to the midpoint, how much would that be? So 5 weeks. So first week I would have 2,000. Next week I have 4,000. The other week I would have 8,000. 1,000. I mean, what, 2,000 after that? 4,000, 8,000, 16,000, 32,000. So that will be a pretty good mark to hit. Then maybe depending on how I feel about it, I can start, putting more money on the money lines for fighters that, have high confidence, fighters that have lock confidence, or, the dogs that are very good. So even the dogs, like, that's not the method I was doing at one point. Like, I'm still doing that method. Like, if a dog, like, I might say low confidence on the video, but I'm willing to, bet decent money, or put 2 units on a decent dog. So low confidence on a favorite, like a high favorite, I'm not betting on it most likely. I might put in a parlay, maybe, but if I'm low confident on a heavy favorite, I'm not betting it most likely. But low confidence on the dog, a lot of times I'm still betting that dog. Unless it's just a fight where I say both these guys suck, or both these guys are just so volatile. But I'm saying low confidence is a good dog. A lot of times I'm betting that dog, because I'm already going to get my money. If I win, I get more than my money. So I'm not betting at a negative. I'm like not betting $200 to win $100. I'm betting like $100 to win 200. So a lot of times I will make that play. So you do see somebody say, why are you always low confident about dogs? It don't really matter too much, because if it's plus 200, I bet 100, or I bet 50, I get a 1 unit back. Or if I bet 1 unit, I get 200 back. So I will play those dogs. And a lot of those dogs are dogs for a reason, but I do see the path to victory for them, and it's worth a small gamble on it. All right, I just seen your DM. I haven't checked it yet, but I saw that you DM me, so you did reach me. But let me see what else I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the next plan. So I'm gonna try to flip. I might even start with 2,000, because again, it's not like I'm in the middle of the year. I'm not at the beginning of the year. I'm towards the end of the year, in the final quarter, really in the mist. Well, I sound like Mike Tyson. I'm in the midst of the final quarter. So it's only like 3 months after this. So I might have to bet 2 units. I mean, might have to bet 2,000 to start that thing, and do that for maybe 2 weeks. But I'm kind of hopscotch a little bit. I'm not going to straight up do the ladder just straight up throughout, because again, all it takes is one mistake and you just lost a lot of money. So if I could flip that, maybe start with 2,000 and flip that for 3 weeks, and maybe skim some off the top, that could give me a good boost. But yeah, that laddering is definitely a big part of where I envision doing this $1 million challenge, and it's going to be a big part of me reaching that, or trying to reach that, trying to reach that $1 million goal. And yeah, so that's a big part of it. And so that's for now. That's enough of the money and the betting side of it. So also in that challenge, I had get a total of 1 million views for the year, and also try to get at least one video with 1 million views on it. So as of right now, I'm kind of towards the halfway point of 1 million views. Not on an individual video, but as far as total, I'm at like 350,000 just on YouTube, and that's all I'm going to score for. I'm not going to add to my TikTok. I'm not going to add to my IG and try to say, well, on IG I got this, on TikTok I got this. I'm trying to get 1 million views on YouTube. So as far as YouTube, I'm at like 358,000 views for this year in total. And I'm nowhere near 1 million views on one video. But I got some, well, I don't have any. I don't have like no connects just in the bag to give me the connections to get a million views or to link up with these people. But I'm gonna try to be creative and find ways to link with people and do interesting challenges or try to do IRL content stuff that could get views. Like maybe trying to like the little take me down for $5, take me down for $10 and stuff like that. And, put my own spin on that. Try to link up with different fighters, maybe spar with some of them. Like I'm just gonna try what I can, and I know I can get some of that stuff done for sure. You ask enough people, you gonna get through some doors. Some people already know me, so whether we on good terms or not, I don't know. But hey, it's a relationship already established, so I could try to just find ways to connect with UFC fighters, find ways to create content, and that's gonna be my attempt to get a million views. And obviously posting across different social medias. If you guys are already saying like that helps you build your platform. So I've been posting on TikTok lately, been trying to post on IG more, and hopefully some of that audience brings back to the YouTube and spreads across. And yeah, hopefully when these TikTok hit and I could could trickle down or I can get that million views off that. But all I can do is just try things, and hopefully that leads to me getting a total a million views, and that helps that leads to me getting a million views on a video. All right, all right. I'm looking at your I'm about to accept your request, and I'm gonna follow you back too. Why you saying Z? Well, on your thing it's showing me Lord Indra, so Z don't really resonate. But yeah, I accepted you there. Yo, I just DM'd you back. But yeah. And also while we're here, let me do another thing. Because I know a lot of people be on here and they don't look in they don't look. I mean, or they don't maximize or use the channel to the best of its ability. But let me show you playlist. Someone pull that up now. So if y'all can see right here, these are all my playlists. But you go on my channel, you can scroll down. Matter of fact, you don't even have to scroll down that far. Look for this week's prediction. So y'all ever like saying, "Oh, I can't find this prediction. I can't find that prediction." Especially if it's UFC. If it's other stuff, yeah, you probably gotta ask me like, "Where is this prediction at?" But if you're looking for a UFC prediction for that week, it's going to be in this week's prediction. So you really don't have to ask. And sometimes I will use my old prediction because it'll be the same exact thing. Nothing has changed. So I'll post the same prediction that I had last week. I mean, or 4 months ago for that fight, and just post it in this week's prediction. So if you're ever looking for a prediction for a UFC fight that's happening that week, look in this right here. Look in this week's prediction right here, and you'll see like literally looks all my predictions for the week. And it, also when I drop my full card prediction video, it'll be in this link. I mean, it'll be in this playlist. So you never really had to ask. Like you want to see one of my predictions for a UFC fight for that week that's happening like that Saturday. I know Contender Series, I won't post that in here, but as far as UFC, I'll post that in here. And I'm probably going to change this up because I feel like I'm going to go back to, change some things up. I might get away from quick picks and just have full card prediction videos and a live stream where I predict all the fights. That's probably going to how I'm do it in the future. Just saying that. That's probably how it's going to switch up. But, for UFC fights, it's always going to be in this week's prediction. So you're looking for a prediction from me for a UFC fight that's happening that week. It will be in this week's prediction. So again, you won't have to really scrape and scramble. It will be in this. Literally, will be in here. Very easy for y'all to find, and you don't have to click on another video. You can just literally sit back, put it live. Put it like you could go to this playlist, start it, sit back, and watch it like a movie. Just watch straight up. Or you can like, I don't care for this Canoli. I don't care for Ladovi Klein. I already know who's gonna win. Oh, I want to see who's gonna win this Iwan Cutelaba fight. You could click on that. So it gives you it makes it very easy for you to find the prediction you want to see, and yeah, easy to find the prediction you want to see, and it's very accessible to click on the one you want to see. So like you don't have to dig through Bellator fights, you don't have to dig through boxing prediction, you don't have to dig through live streams, you don't have to dig through anything I posted. You try to see UFC predictions, they're all right here every week in this week's prediction. That's something I don't see nobody doing in no platform of YouTube. Whether you be in this section of YouTube or that section of YouTube, it's only like, oh, my most popular videos or my eating videos. But like literally week by week, you just want to see the predictions that you care about for UFC for that week, that prison week. It will be in this week's prediction, and I clean it out and refill it up every single week after the fights have passed. So that's just another thing. But yeah, let me take that off now. So back to me. So yeah, so I talked about, and how many minutes have I been in this stream? They're probably getting close to the end point. Let me see. Close to the end point. Cause I said I'm only gonna be, so it's about 46 minutes. So I got about 14 minutes, maybe a little bit more left in this stream. So yeah, we talked about everything. So I showed you my prediction, not my prediction. You already see my prediction. I showed you my bets for the most part and where I'm at. Told you my goals of how I'm gonna try to get there. I told you about my goals for, where I'm at as far as my views and trying to get to that million. So, and also for you guys that are here and you guys that will probably tune into this later, and I'll probably, in your present time, in my past time, because y'all probably gonna replay this later. Like, what is that? Yeah, for you guys that are seeing this not now, and you guys that are seeing it now or seeing this stream, talking now. Yeah, you see me trying to hit these goals. Like, you support it, you want to see me hit those goals. And this not even no thing about tithing, like donating. Donating is cool and stuff, but very simple and free thing to do. You see me trying to, on these TikToks, like you might not care for the TikToks, but you see these TikToks, view it, like it, share it, so I can try to hit my view goal, and that will again lead to better content, lead to better revenue. Just lead to everything going up. So you see something like, again, you might not like. I care for his predictions, but I don't care for his IRLs. I don't care for this, but if you support and you like want to see, again, you want to see me go up. A very simple thing that goes a long way, liking the video, sharing the video. And I'm going to try to give you guys, better quality, kind of work on the quality and continue to work on quality. So you guys don't have to feel it's shy. What this bag been? You don't have to feel, well, it don't matter anyway. It's there. But if you guys like, and I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like, share, it's free to do. And again, as the quality goes up, it'll make you guys feel more comfortable sharing. I know some people like, I don't know about sharing it. Like, all he does is film in front of a cracked wall. His predictions are good, but if he gets it wrong, it's gonna look bad on me, because then I showed him this guy's video and his bet cost him $1,000 or something like that. So I don't know. He made me good money, but I don't know. I don't want to risk looking bad or make you look bad, so I'm not gonna show you. But just share the video, and I'm gonna try to post content that don't really all the time matter so much about winning or losing. Like I do a lot of winning. I'm one of the best. And that's no bragging at all. It's just the truth. I'm one of the best. But yeah. Still, it's a volatile game. At the end of the day, gambling is gambling. Predicting is predicting. You're predicting on other people to do, other people in a, very volatile sport with a lot of ways to win, a lot of ways to lose. You're trying to predict stuff that isn't always as easy to predict. So, but I do a good job of doing it. But on the other side, if you content that you don't have to worry so much about coming back and backfiring, I'm gonna be doing more of that content. You see with TikTok, it's fun, engaging. It's our dialogue, share it, like it, and all that helps to me getting more subscribers, reaching more people, and reaching more people, get more money, and more opportunities, and that's stuff I can invest back into the content, invest back into our predictions. Also, that could lead to me just, chilling. Well, not chilling, but like more time to work on my content and more resources to work on my content. So again, this is something as simple as like, and definitely I'll take all donations and all that stuff. So I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying do that, but most importantly, it was free and easy to do. Like, share, comment, all that stuff helps to reach more people. And that's helps me to another of my big goals. Again, the year of millions, reaching 1 million views in total and in a single video. And I'm trying to do that. And more than anything, that's the goal I'm nowhere near. As far as the total million, I'm pretty close. Matter of fact, that's what I'm closest to. A total of 1 million views, I'm closest to. Because I'm at like 350,000, 360,000 for this year. Not in total. I think total, over all the years, I'm at like 2 million, 3 million for total views. But for this year, I'm at like 350,000. So that is actually the goal I'm closest to as far as total views. But yeah, liking and sharing can help me reach more views and, again, get me closer to my goal. So if you're a supporter, that would help a lot. maybe. I mean, average wouldn't be. That's another thing I can show you. So average wouldn't be 30%. That'd be terrible. If I say average 30%, because actually my averages right now. I'm gonna show y'all, but my average right now for like my average picks is, well, yeah, my average for my average pick, or with my percentage for my average pick is 72%. So you see average, especially not contender series, but focus just on UFC. My average percentage on, and even my average for contender series is pretty well. My average for UFC, not contender series, not Ultimate Fighter, but for UFC fights is like sitting around 72%. So my averages is doing pretty well. So you see average, you can feel pretty comfortable. I know last week I got cooked on average, but every other week it's been like 4-1, 4-0, 4-1. So I will have those weeks where I'll get cooked on average, but for the most part, the average averages to 72% for average picks. So average picks are pretty well. And then some people try to talk trash. I'm not saying you're talking trash. A lot of people like say, all he does is do average. All he does is this. My average, but my average is doing better than other people's locks. People be saying lock this, lock that, and they be losing every week. But my average is over the course of this year, and that's my most, well, I guess my most common. And I got toothpaste drying up on my lip. Hey, we just roll with it. That's all you can do. Roll with it. But yeah, my average is 72%. My lock is 100%. I only bet I only had like 4 locks for the year. So hey, a lock is a lock. It's 4 100%. So can't argue with that. You might want 100 lock picks, but 4 and they all went through, and they all gonna continue to go through for locks. Good enough for me. My high, I think I did like 80 lock. I mean, I did 80 high, and I think I'm sitting at like 79%. I want that to be better. It's not gonna take much to get that better. But my high percentage is 89. My high percentage is 79. My lock is 4 or 5 or 5, something like that, 100%. High is 79 point something. Average is 72, and low is like 55. And I feel like that's good for low. Low could be better, but when you consider low, that's pretty much like 50-50 dice roll. For the most part, by my standards, and that's 55. I think that's pretty good. So again, low is 55%. Low is 55. Average is 72. High is 79. I'm gonna push that up. And lock is 100%, 4-4. But I'll pull it up for you. So it's not as detailed as it could be, but it's something. Let's see. Discord. Let me see crackdown stats, and also I do these stats myself. I don't have the funds to be doing stats, but the stats are accurate. Let's see. Where is this dumb thing at? Discord. All right, this is what I do. All right, back in the Discord. So here's my stats for 2024. I did charge out myself. So right now I'm 261 and 124 overall for UFC picks. Locks 4-4, high confident 35. What was that, 35 and 9? So try to boost it up. So that's 35 of 44. So I have 30 out of 44 high confident picks. I had 35. Out of 179 average confidence, I hit 130 out of 179. Then out of like 158 lows, I hit 91. So I did that with a calculator. Do the math with the calculator, and the high confident, calculated out to like what, 79. The average calculated out to like 72. And the low confident averages out to like 55 when you do the math. Well, totals out to be that. But yeah. But back to the track. Let's put this away and back on me. Yeah, that's what you can do with that. Take it to be 70%, 72. And I'm gonna try to keep that, those strong. That's not gonna mean I'm gonna start steering away from doing average. I'm still gonna do average just as average as I do averages, but yeah, I'm gonna keep the research good and keep the quality there, so they keep hitting like they should keep on hitting. And thank you, High Man. Well, I say High Man IQ, High MMA Q, High MMA IQ. Thank you for that compliment. And what's up, Moise? All right, let me see. So I did that, and now I'm going to yap about the benefits of doing YouTube, and I'm not going to steer no one away from YouTube. It's like if I see people in my field, I've seen people that have said like I was actually started off is somebody who subscribed to you and watched your videos, and now I started doing this on IG. like betting on IG, or started predicting on IG, or create a YouTube channel. So I'm all for people trying to join the community. Matter of fact, I feel like the MMA content community has to expand, or it doesn't have to expand. I feel like it will benefit by having new faces in here and more than just maybe 1 or 3 guys doing well. And I'm not even counting myself as one of the people doing well. I only got 6,000, and by no means am I saying that's nothing. But I'm saying we could be bigger. I could be bigger. There could be more people in the field and such and such. So I'm all for more people getting there. I'm all for me getting bigger. I'm all for people joining in and getting bigger. And that will expand the MMA predicting. It's really the whole sphere of combat sports, content creation, and what it could be. So I'm all for more people joining. But yeah, now I'm gonna talk about how YouTube and content creation, along with betting, can benefit y'all and how it benefits me. Or even as far as going forward, foreshadowing, speaking into the future, and speaking it into existence. How it can, it has, and will help me. So yeah, like doing videos, I get paid not a whole lot, but I get paid to make these predictions. Sometimes people, now that I have added in donations for the live stream, people have donated, so I made money from people donating me. I make money from YouTube through ad revenue, not a whole lot, but it's something. And as far as if I start doing more, risky stuff and making the videos out of that, I get more views and make money from that. So don't be afraid to start YouTube. Don't be afraid to, if you can or want to, start it up. And I'm definitely looking to collab with people that have already been established. So if you join, started, even if you're small, I would say try to get to like 100, like really get your feet wet a little bit before I start collaborating with you. But yeah, 100, which is not a whole lot, but get your feet wet. And even if you haven't really got yourself established, you could join the Discord and hop in future things I'm gonna do in there. But again, as far as collaborating with a creator, like as far as on a creator, like as far as on a creator base, I would say get to like 100 subscribers. And yeah, we could collab and try different ideas and stuff. So that's for sure. If you want to get into you're ever thinking about it or were considering get involved in it, and it's definitely fun. Definitely can be embarrassing because talking in front of the camera, getting wrong picks, but it definitely rewarding seeing people actually genuinely join in. And you a real one from day one. I seen you in here, inviting me to group chats and all that stuff, and sharing my videos and complimenting me and all that stuff. So you a true real one right there, because yeah, day one, A1 since day one, as they say. But yeah, and also again, I'll drop the link to. Matter of fact, I should have pinned it when I dropped it. Matter of fact, I probably can still find it. It's not like there's so many comments in it, so I'll pin the Discord link. So y'all want to join the Discord tomorrow? I'm going to be going live from the Discord on here, and like I'm going live in the Discord, and I'm live streaming it on YouTube, and I'm gonna be doing trivia, and I'm gonna be doing debates inside there. So that's definitely something different that a lot of people aren't doing in the like at least in the capper space. I know people in other space, like they feel like, oh, I'm a capper, I can only cap. So when you come on my channel, we just gonna predict a fight that you already predicted 20 times. Or well, I do capping and I do news, but I don't do anything where I really truly engage with, my following, my supporters, are just in general just engaging content. It's more so just me talking the whole time. And I'm kind of in that space right now too, but now it's time to expand and venture and try different things, and that's what it's gonna be. So tomorrow is going to, tomorrow Friday around 8 p.m. Eastern time till maybe 10 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be trying, again, live trivia and live debates. And to get involved in that, you join the Discord, you be there, and I'm going to start it up, and it's going to be live stream on YouTube, and you guys can get, hop into debates, hop into trivia. And this one is more so for fun. I think in general, I'm going to do it for fun, because anytime you try to do things with money, I feel like it don't have the desired result. So yeah, maybe in the future, I might do the ones involving money, like, whoever wins the trivia gets $5. Whoever wins the trivia gets 10. Whoever wins the trivia gets 20. Maybe 100. And also depends on how much money I'm making. So that's that thing. So you don't want to do things that just because I've in the past I've done things like even when I had like 300 subscribers or something, I did stuff for like, oh, whoever wins this get $100. Whoever gets the most picks this gets $50. And all it does is comes up to it don't lead to people that actually want to be there. It just leads to people that want to win money. So like I want people that want to be engaged. So the people that's going to be engaged regardless of the money. So that's who I want there. I want the people that is there. I'm here to win $100 or potentially win $100. And then once that $100 is won or not won, I'm going to go ghost and you're never going to see me again. So, but yeah, tomorrow at Friday, I'm going to be doing trivia and debates inside the Discord. I just pinned the link to the Discord, so if you want to join, now's the time to join. I might drop the link again, but as far as in this live, it's right there pinned, so you don't have to look for it. It's right there. And yeah, now I'm gonna talk more about. I'm gonna wrap this up. I already said where I'm at, so I'm gonna say it again one more time where I'm at. So right now I'm roughly at $3,500 in the positive. So I've netted $3,500. So I've lost some, I won some. Well, I lost some, I won more. I'm at 3,500 units right now as far as on my goal to $1 million. So I built up a good base, 3,500 in the positive. Now it's like 3,400 because I lost 100 last week, so I'm like at 3,400. So again, roughly 3,500. So roughly, give or take 100 here, it's $3,435 and like 81 cents, something like that. But roughly in that ballpark, in the positive. And now it's kind of get to that point where I got to start to make big targets. Also, another thing about that year meals, I really wanted to start like a TikTok series where I do a thing where I show basically my big bets, or I try to target it by, if we get to 100 likes, I'll show you my bets for the week and stuff, or this and that. But basically, I was gonna try to target that, show you my goal of where I was going, wanted to get, and then probably try to do like a week by week and try to hit like view goals or like goals, and that would help, spread the video, spread my name and all that stuff, and it would help in the process. But I kind of feel good that I didn't start away because it started off very bad, and I also feel like that could have added extra pressure at the beginning. And it also doesn't stop me from doing that in the future because, again, who's stopping me from saying, I can't start that up and say, I'm at 3,500 or 3,400 and I'm trying to get to $1 million with less than 3 months roughly, and I'm going to do week by week, and we got to try to hit these goals. 100 likes, and I'll post my predictions, or I'll post my bets for that week, and or I'll post my bets for the next week. So we get this to 100 likes, I'll post my bets for the next week. I could still do that on TikTok, still do that on YouTube Shorts, or just make it a full-length YouTube video series and do that. So I still could do that if I want to. It's all a matter of will it be worth it? And will it be worth the investment in time, maybe the money to do that content, make it look good? And will it be worth the stress? But again, it's still on the table for me to do. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, still a lot of stuff left to do with the year. A lot of goals to hit. But yeah, now I'm kind of writing a video. I'm gonna talk about. I already said again where I'm at in total. But yeah, in total. But as far as potential video ideas, so another idea I'm gonna do that's gonna, I guess, parlay into my next venture. So to create connections, you got to start conversations. So a video, a live stream I'm gonna do very soon is I'm gonna do a live stream of me sliding into the fighters' DMs. I'm gonna try to make it edgy, like I'm sliding into big booty MMA fighters, like not men, like big booty women MMA fighters, big booty female fighters DMs and stuff. Probably make that the thumbnail or something. And the whole thing will be just me sliding into fighters DMs. Either challenge them to wrestle. Again, it's gonna. That's what the thumbnail. That's kind of how it was gonna seem like. But the whole approach is me reaching out to fighters, man, woman, they, them, whatever you want to be. Fighters that are semi-relevant or close or whatever case may be. However it is, like whatever angle I can to create content or create relationships. Again, like whether it be challenge them to a wrestling or other MMA content creators. Like I know there's like wrestling content creators who do those like beach challenges where they wrestle. I might try to challenge them to a wrestling match. Or what do they got? Muggsy. I don't know the white guy name, or I don't know the Jersey guy. I think he's from Long Island. That's New York. Long Island, New York. I think the guy from. Maybe from New York. I don't know where he's from, but he does wrestling. He does a lot of wrestling. Like Take Me Down for $100. So I might try to challenge him. Might try to challenge Muggsy, but he got a big matchup coming, so I might try to challenge him and just try to challenge other people in the space, and might try to just try to come to different gyms and live stream there or make content there. And again, it's reaching out, but again, it'll be a live stream of me, doing, starting these conversations. Then maybe there'll be a live stream of, or just an update video or live stream after that live stream, maybe a couple weeks or a couple days or probably a couple weeks after, saying if anything became of those interactions, and then start to make content. So that's a approach. So I can make a live stream that I probably could break videos down from that live stream, and those again will try to help me hit that million total views and a million views goals, and also that probably can help build up subscribers. So that's something I'm looking to do. So live streams, obviously, already been doing that. Live streams of creating interactions with fighters. Live streams of IRL content. That's another thing. Uh, you know, interacting with supporters. In Discord, that's gonna be another live stream. Again, pretty much everything kind of live stream. Live stream this, live stream that, live stream me taking a shower, live stream me sleeping. Might actually do that because I was thinking about live stream where I'll do like basically live streaming till I reach like a weight goal. Like let me trim my weight down, let me tone myself back up. But part of let me fast for like 2 days or something like that. Or fast for a day and live stream till I lose 10 pounds. So I was a live stream I was thinking about, and I'm probably still gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year, but I'm gonna try to do that. Probably live stream. So again, everything gonna be live stream, but you get the point. Live streaming me playing like maybe the UFC video game and other combat sports video games. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna take the live stream out because everything's involved in live streaming. But yeah, trivia, debates, linking up with other MMA content creators, linking up with MMA fighters, whether they be in the UFC or out of UFC. And yeah, that's all part of building up the subscriber count. That's all about building up the views, building up my presence. Definitely been doing a lot of clips, and that's also another thing, building up my presence. But yeah, that's the pretty much live stream. So I've said all the stuff I wanted to say. Still got a long way to go, but now's the time to start making those real gambles. And if you guys want to, got any tips, you guys want to join this Discord, again, the link to the Discord is right up there. That's really the best way to reach me. IG and Discord is the best way to reach me. IG and Discord is the best way to reach me. So you can join the Discord. You get one of the best ways to reach me right there. Just join the Discord because I'm pretty much checking that every single day, responding every day. If somebody does reach out to me, I know people just chatting, so I'm not going to just respond to every single chat if they just chatting among each other. But if they chat directly to me, look, like 9 times out of 10, if not a better percentage, I'm going to respond back. So that's a very good way to reach me on here. Discord is in general chat, or Discord in the bet chat, or Discord DM me. I respond back pretty quickly and pretty efficiently for the most part. And what else I was gonna say? I have one other thing I was gonna say. It's one other thing I was gonna say, and I just lost the track of it because that's holding me up from the rest of the video. So you already know this. You already know that. Trivia, debates. Oh, another thing. This is a big thing. I'm surprised I almost forgot this. So everyone that's seeing this probably going. Well, everybody that wasn't here that just left, and now it's only just really me and one other person here. To be honest. But yeah, if y'all do come back to this or just rewind to the end of this stream later on, I'm gonna start doing, having, membership ranks. So like probably like $5 to, I guess, to get your comment to stand out, and probably get like a green name so you stand out among the comments. And I know right now, you only get like you only got like one person in here. Why do you need to stand out? I stand out already. You only got one person in here. I don't need to stand out. But I'm gonna keep growing. I'm gonna keep getting bigger. Oh, another thing. I know people in here that's gonna see this don't actually tune into live stream or don't even know that I do live stream. But I've been live streaming, UFC, live fight companions for like the past 4 weeks, and I'm gonna keep that up. So, and I might even expand that to live fight companions for Contender Series or live fight companions for boxing. But I have been doing live fight companions for the past four events for UFC. So be on the lookout for those live fight companions. I'll be doing those at least for the time being. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing, but you can expect this week, or next week, the week after that. So really, probably the rest of the year, I'll be doing live fight companions. So be on the lookout for those. But yeah, as far as back to what I was saying, I'll start up subscription-based stuff for YouTube. So if you're in the live streams, right now it might not mean nothing to get in on that, and it's not really like going to be affected if you get in later because the money amount not going to change. But I will be doing, member perks and subscriptions and stuff like that. So the starter one probably gonna be about $5 or $4.99, maybe $7, maybe this, maybe that, but I guess roughly like $5, around that ballpark, $5, and that'll get you, the chance to make your comment stand out underneath every video, make your comment stand out in the live streams, and that would just be that. And that's really, in general, to be honest, that's just a case of like, I love what you're doing. I support you, and I want to be a member. I want to, and I want to, I don't know, stand out, or I want to just show you that I'm more than just a subscriber. I'm here with you, I guess, on the journey. If we if you going down that road right here, I'm going down there with you. Like, not saying we going on a roller coaster to to who knows where. Like, we going somewhere bad. But like as far as on that roller coaster, we going up. Like, you going up, I'm going up with you. Like, I'm a soldier. That's basically like, I'm a soldier. I'm tuned in. I'm locked in with you. I'm locked in with you. That's what that is. I'm locked in with you. So that's what that $5 is. I'm locked in. I give you $5 a month. I get the green comments. I'll get my member comments. Then the next tier will probably be, well, I was thinking about doing 3 tiers, but I think I'll just stick to 2 for now. Then the second tier probably be like $20, maybe $30, and that will give you access to see my monthly bets. So that get you access. But if you want to see my bets for life, one time payment, that's going to be Discord. Like, you join the Discord, you DM me, you could PayPal, Cash at me, 50, and you can see my bets for lifetime. And I guarantee you one thing, I will be positive. I'm positive right now, and I'm going to be positive next year, going to be positive the year after. So one thing, you stick with it, you bet long, you follow it, it's going to come up positive. So that's one thing I guarantee. So you're not going to lose your money betting with me. So yeah, that's going to be it. So that's what tier 2 would be. Tier 2 would be, you'll get the green comment. You'll get the comments that stand out. You'll be a member. You'll be able to stand out amongst other people in the comment section. And then also you get to, and I guess, see private community posts where I'll post my, my weekly bets. So you can see that. So that basically gives you access to my bets without having to reach no like goals, without having to do this, or without having to, you can see literally all my bets. And I probably try to add some other stuff. But the key thing for that tier 2 is like, what, $20, $30 a month. And you get to see my bets. And that's what tier 2 is. Tier 1 is just, again, having, standing out. That's really all tier 1 is. Showing that you're here, like to stand out, you're here to support, and you really riding with me. That's what tier 1 is. So like $5, just basic support, membership. Then tier 2 is where you really start to get that extra value. And hey, I might give tier 1 some extra values too. Like, don't count that out, that I won't give tier 1 some extra value. But tier 2 is where the true value is. And then I guess the most value you can get from this channel or me is the $50 one time. That's not $50 a month. That's a one-time $50 payment, and you'll see my bets for life. So 2025, you'll be seeing the bets. 2026, 2027, 2028, 2050. If I'm still betting, you'll see my bets without having to say, hey, when you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? They'll be there for you to see. And if you want to follow, tape. Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna end the video off, the stream off now with one final closing thing right here. So yeah, Year of Millions is heavily involved with betting, like, or heavily about betting. Or you can say 75% about betting, like me trying to reach $1 million in money earned in total and through betting. So that's what Year of Millions is heavily about. But by no means am I saying like I'm the best bettor in the world. In reality, and also that's why the lifetime subscription right now is $50 for lifetime. I understand that, I've been predicting for a long time, but this is like really my first year truly betting. Like, first year truly betting, not like, oh no, just, oh, my unit's $20. Like, now my unit's 100. I'm betting every week. I'm not skipping this week. Well, I don't have to do that, but as far as like a real goal, betting real money, and having a real target, this is like legit my first year betting. So I understand it. Even last year I was doing that, and I started that system up last year. But again, it was all the process of me, it's part of the journey. So I understand I'm on the journey, and I'm on the earlier side of that journey. So again, that's why it's not like, oh, other people like, you get my picks for today for $50. Or you get this because they've been doing it longer, and whether they're better or not, which they most likely aren't better, but still, like, they have established, they have built a bigger track record up as far as in the betting side. And I understand that I'm in the earlier stages of it, so that's why the bet amount, the entry, well, the cost for a lifetime subscription to my bets is $50, because I understand that I am green. This is early. This is a work in progress. And for the people that are paying that, it's also for you. It's an investment. It's also a trust, and it's showing you that you really believe in me. That's really, you really ride with me. So it's gonna be rewarding to you. It's understanding that I'm at the beginning. As far as betting, predicting, I've been in the game for a while. Betting, I'm new. So it's understanding that I'm new in the game, and also for you, it's a reward because now you are invested in saying that I ride with you, I trust you, I believe in you. So you ride with me, you trust me, believe in me. It's gonna pay out for you, and it's gonna pay out more than just following my bet. Like you, one of the people that are gold right now, and probably by the time I close it off, and I'm no longer doing these $50 for lifetime no more, or turn it up to something crazy like 1,000 for lifetime. But for the people that got in early and are in there now, and will be in there later, it's definitely gonna be worth your while already. If you've been following, you're up $3, at least $3,000. You're up at least $3,000. So it's already been rewarded to you if you've been following, telling, and not like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna not do this. I'm gonna bet this way. I'm gonna bet that way. But if you've been telling, 100%, you are up. And yeah, so it's gonna be rewarding, not just in following the bets, but hey, I might have some prize just given out to people, or just matter of fact, just hand out. If I hit that goal, I might just say, hey, I'm gonna give everybody who's a gold member $10,000. So like it could work out in a lot of ways, but basically, like, whether it's more or just what it is, I'm gonna make sure that the people that invested in me and or continue to invest in me, I'm gonna make sure that it pays out for you. And obviously, you watch predictions, like you like what I'm doing, you already liking it. You're paying for the subscription or any of these subscriptions that I have. Well, right now, it's all it is just the one-time lifetime payment. And your goal inside the Discord, I'm gonna make it worth your while in a lot of ways. So, yeah, that's really that. So, yeah, still a long way to go, and I'll wrap it up just saying, currently sitting at what 3,400, so far from a million, but now we have established a good base to start to make those, start to throw those Hail Marys. So this now is the era of the Hail Marys. We like 3 months left in the year, and now is the time to start doing Hail Marys, making calculated plays, but also making big plays so that I can make big money and get closer to that million mark and try to actually have a legit chance of hitting that million. And also make the Hail Marys as well with the video content so that I can hit my goal of hitting a million views, a million total views. And also, another thing that's not in that year of millions video, and not going to be in that year of million because it's not a million, but I think we could hit 10,000 subscribers a year, especially if we do the right content, we like it up, we share the videos. I think we could hit 10,000 subscribers this year. I definitely think we could hit it. But yeah, I'm gonna go for all that this year. I'm not saying that that's part of the goal. A million views and $1 million, that's the goal. I'm not adding that 10,000 into it, but that's a personal goal of mine. That's not a part of the year of millions. But I think we could hit 10 million subscribers. I mean, not 10 million. I think we could hit 10,000 subscribers this year. 10 million would be crazy. It would be crazy, but hey, the sky's the limit. But we definitely could hit 10,000 subscribers this year. And let's not shy away from not be scared of it, but I think we could hit it. And I'm gonna try to produce content and results that can lead to that 10,000 subscriber mark a year. But again, the main goals: 1 million subscribers, $1 million. 3 months left. Let's hit it. Currently, that's sitting at $3,400 in the positive, and sitting at 350,000 total views for this year. But 3 months left. We got a lot of threes, a lot of symmetry here. We got $3,500 in the positive. We got 350,000 views, and we got 3 months left. So a lot of symmetry going on right here. A lot of, what's that? Is that a holy, what they call it? Divine number? Maybe, I don't know. I know 333 means something. So we had 333. Hopefully it brings me luck and I can hit all those goals. And hopefully you guys will be there to watch and be along for the ride. But that's a live stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And expect some more live streams to come. And expect some probably short about the same topic and maybe a video about the same topic. But yeah, the journey continues. And I'm still pushing. And expect the bigger push to come down this final stretch. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more videos. And come back for more live streams. Peace. And I don't know why I did this piece. I'm not even set up